Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Qanita Nafisah Nuraini from KU5 English 4. In this video, I will deliver my paper presentation entitled UMY Medical Students' Perception Towards Health Rumor Issues. So, in this presentation, I will explain to you the introduction, also the literature review, and the research method, findings, discussion, and the last is conclusion. So let me begin my presentation on the introduction. So internet is an electronic communication network that connects computer networks with computer facilities around the world. There are many applications that offer various conveniences in socializing and also exchanging the information, such as Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, etc. However, sometimes in the internet, the exchange of the information often sometimes experiencing error or maybe distorted. So, the information that we gain contain also about health. Health is important for everyone in this world. News about health also provides many benefits in our life. People even use the internet to analyze what is going on before going to the doctor. Not only analyze, but also provide information on living a healthy life. But untrue news about health can also cause fatal things for some people. There are a study by Mastel in 2017 revealed that people receive hoaxes more than once every day, and the most widely used channel for spreading hoaxes is social media. So in this research, I will be more focusing on society's or any medical students' perception about the health hoaxes issues, and the recent research are more likely to be focusing on the society's perception. So yeah, in this study, I will find out the perception of medical students regarding hoaxes about health. Next. So, because of that, I made a research question for this research paper. There are, first, how do medical students perceive health hoaxes? And what can medical students do to minimize the health hoaxes? Next is their literature review and theoretical framework. So in this theoretical framework, I will conclude the definition of hoax. Hoax is a negative excess of freedom of speech and opinion in the internet. In the text by UMM, it prints, hoax is information, news, fake news, or lies. In KBBI, it is called hoax, which means false news. And from the article from Fikri 2020 stated that there are at least 3 reasons that make someone produce health hoaxes. First, there are anti-medicalization campaign to make or influence someone not to undergo medical treatment. And the second one is it is possible that the spread of fake news is closely related to the business problem. And then the third one is because of intended to criticize government policies or certain institutions. The next one is the empirical review. I take from High Car Anecdote in 2020. That is, the media that most frequently encounter hoaxes are Facebook and WhatsApp group. And the most frequently encountered hoaxes by informants are alternative medicine, prohibition of something, and prohibition of consuming something at the same time. From Igiani and Nugroho 2020, there is a correlative between dissemination of information through the WhatsApp group and respondents' perceptions about COVID-19. The next one is research method. So in this present research paper, I use qualitative method to find out the perception of UMY medical students of health policies. And in order to meet their research objectives, I asked several open questions related to what they think about health policies and have they heard it before, and the open-ended question was used to make the participants more comfortable while the research did the interview. And then I also use in this I use 3 respondents from UMY medical students. Next is the findings is the finding is the first one is about have they heard about the Holocaust, and the answer is both 3 of them have known and have ever received news about health that is not true, especially on social media. And the next research instrument is what do you think about the someone who is not a graduate or competent from Department of Health explaining about the health without any right resources is the second and the third participant both stated that it is not appropriate for a person of a group of people to explain health news without a credible and clear resources. And the last question answers this. Should medical students take a role in mediating the untrue news? And all the participants all agreed that the medical students and the students that are majoring in health should take a role in mediating the untrue news about health. Next. So in this discussion, the study aim is to find out the medical students' perspective about health policies and how the students will manage it from themselves. From the result of the interview, I found that students are quite concerned about this health policies, and I found that 3 of them already knew about these rarely discussed issues. And I also found that some participants rarely receive the health boxes, and some of them found them on social media. Based on the answers of the participants first and the second, they found out that the most widely circulated health boxes was from an application called WhatsApp. This is accordance with the research conducted by Haikal and M. Iqbal that explains about the society's perception about health boxes, and in the media that the most frequently encountered hoaxes are Facebook and also WhatsApp group. In this research, I also found that there were similarities between the participants' opinion and the research conducted by Suri in 2019. That is when the participants thought that we as common people should first sort out which information is correct and which is not before it is broadcasted to the others, including about this health. And there are various reasons why people tend to spread horses. One of them is because most users only forward messages without checking the accuracy of the information. By Suri in 2019. So the conclusion of this research is students are mostly known about the health horses, but some of them are cute that they rarely found it, but even if they found it in WhatsApp group application. And then things that participants will do if the hoax is spread is they will find out that and will say that it is not true. And there are also those who think it will be better if an explanation was added about what they know. And in the implication is to know the awareness of medical students of the health workers in society, and what should the medical students do to help that. So in the end, public and also medical students will not believe again in health horses or any kinds of horses. And the last is the suggestion from the researcher is maybe it will be really great if the quantitative research is also conducted, because if it is conducted we will get more data and also it is more valid. That's all. I think that's all for me. Thank you. I hope this video is useful for you all, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.